I keep thinking you'll come on back to me.
Welcome to the Dysfunctional podcast, yo.
Yeah,
We're back
man,
again.
yeah.
We missed the little carnival. You know, everybody was jumping up. I know these niggas didn't really jump up. I didn't really jump up myself, but it is what it is. I mean,
Wait, you didn't go? But I thought that's the whole point.
No. My brother lit up the bat signal. He needed my help with a few things, so I went and I did that instead. You know, family first. It is what it is. If I was home, you know how to go. I actually was supposed to have a little breezy come through and take a jam, but
I respect that you have priority straight.
Yeah, family first, you know. So I didn't do that and say jump up. But you know, I caught the streams. You know, the QRC Fete and the Marshall Monday Fete. You know, a kind sort of streaming them on Twitch. So I took those in. It was nice. You know? Seems like fun. Looks like all the tourists and all the locals and whatnot had some fun for carnival. So I'm not mad.
I heard about Gary getting on bad. Uncle Gary still doing his job. Police on every street corner.
This was
Uncle
allegedly
Gary?
the safest carnival to date. I cannot attest to that statement, but this is what people have been saying. It's the safest that they have felt for carnival, which is good, you know.
That's good.
Those sort of-
Improvement, Gary.
Yeah,
Gary,
the Gary
keep
walking,
it up.
man. The Gary walking. So yeah, you know, I miss you guys. I haven't heard from you all. How are you doing? You're good? Alright, cool. Vibes. I hear it. I hear it, Ken. I hear it, Mariba. You know, it's me, your host, Nkosi Nigo, aka the Black Man. This is what it is. Don't fret it too much. We're out here ready to do our podcast, fellas. So we have some fuck shit that happened with R.Kelly. He was interviewed. That interview drops tomorrow. Today is the 6th of March. It's a Wednesday. That interview drops on Thursday. So we're gonna take a couple of minutes and watch it together as a family. But some clips dropped today. You know, Ken, what do you think about them clips, buddy?
Them clips. It's like when when the Marvel movie trailer comes through, and it's just all hype. let you know what you're gonna
It's
get.
Kathy Ant-Man.
Bro, that was the Avengers. Bro. That was some seriousness. It's like there were so many stages to it. It's like he was going through all of that, and I'm gonna use finger quotes here, grief, and then girl was just staying calm the whole time. If that was me, I'd be raging after I see that level of play acting, but it was entertaining nonetheless.
He was breaking the fourth wall. He was talking straight to the camera. He got the tears out. All sorts of shit.
When he started directing, like where's the camera?
This camera, that camera.
That was like, oh god.
He had the whole production. He was producing this shit.
Yo. Oh man, that was some next level shit.
I really, really have to say, when he dropped the Denzel line, "You're gonna do this to me?" I was done there. Like, all right, cool. This is some trading day stuff here. I see how this is gonna go. But
Fucking R.Kelly was. You could see that the man is scared for his life, which he should be. Absolutely should be. I have not an ounce of sorrow for this fucking, as he puts it, a monster, right? Mm-hmm. Absolutely no sorrow, absolutely no. I hope he gets everything that's coming to him. Right? I hope they convict this nigga and throw him under the prison, because Lord knows. Lord knows, and I'm not a religious dude. Lord knows he needs to be out of the system. He's out of Gen Pop.
For real.
Alright, I really don't want to do this, but I want to play devil's advocate again. I was talking to Ken about this. What if we found out it was some next R. Kelly evil twin? Just throwing this out there. And R. Kelly is truly innocent. There's somebody out there is just doing this to mess up this guy's life. And he's crying to us, pleading for help on TV. And we want to throw him under the prison.
Oh, you mean like the Olsen twins?
Yeah, go on.
One's good, one's bad?
Pretty much. One kill Keith Ledger, the other just yeah.
Separated that buff.
Yo, you know who has a bomb theory about the Olsen twins? I think it's John Oliver, who he continues to say that it's not two Olsen twins, it's just one Olsen twin vibrating at a really high frequency, so it seems like
the Flash.
Yo, John Oliver is that dude, man. John Oliver is that dude.
That's a madness.
Yeah.
But yeah, R.Kelly. Even if I was to entertain that nonsense, look at his defense. Look at his defense.
It would be stupid for him to do it. It would be absolutely nuts. Why would he ever do it? Fucking
it's like, why, what, the way he's talking about how he's keeping those girls, like, why would the dad just give me these girls, the girls that I paid for? Like, you paid for women? And you're saying that's the excuse for innocence? You paid for these women, so therefore, they're all good in your custody?
He really didn't help himself with that statement.
Right?
And it's not like you paid for adoption papers, you paid for ownership of these women.
Jesus
That's a whole level of difference.
Kelly is all sorts of fucked up, man. Robot, they got the robot out there. Robots are scared to show their faces now. You can't even go outside with the name Robot. Yo, robots are scared for their lives.
The absolute madness of these snippets that we saw is when he got the makeup back on and he was still in the middle of his rant.
Right, yeah.
Like it wasn't stopping, but they were still powdering that face. That's when I was like, this is just, he's not, I don't think he's even aware of what he looks like when he's saying these things, that he looks like a lunatic.
You know, I have to ask myself this question. He could not pay his bail, right? His bail was set to 1 million. He had to pay 10% of that, 100,000.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Someone pays for him. This woman pays for him. That's step one. This woman who says, he has been there for her, so now it's her time to be there for him and whatever. I'm not even gonna go there, right? But he has an entire team still with him after all of this comes out. So you're saying, so that to me says that he has this group of people who, at least for now, believe that he is right, that he hasn't done these things, that he's innocent of these things, right? How sick do you have to be to see all this come out and be close to the person, right? And still be like part of the makeup, still be part of the PR team, because for sure he's not able to pay a PR team. If he can't pay his 1 million bail, he can't pay for a PR firm, he can't pay for a PR team. They have to be doing this shit pro bono or something, because where are they getting the money from? These kind of people don't work for free.
They've already set him up as this fantasy, like they're his fantasy basically. He's their fantasy is the way I should say it. So it's just a complex where people are just trapped by the feeling that they had when he was making all those hits, and when he was making them feel all these things the same way any other R&B artist will do to most women or people these days. And the criminal aspect of it adds on top of it. Like, you see all the time people, guys on death row for murder that's been absolutely proven, and like Charlie Manson,
Mm-hmm.
and all them people, they get prison, not prison wives, but like women will actively be sending them letters, money, all of that stuff, because they just fantasize about.
Man, you can't even believe you could fly anymore.
For real, it's done. We're all grounded right now.
You can't even step in the name of love.
Grounded. No. We're not stepping. We're not crawling. We're not sliding across the floor in the name of love.
No ignition. That's how the car.
No ignition. No. We're riding horse. We're horseback now. There's no ignition.
No ignition.
He's set us all back.
Right, we're all in the Wild West.
This guy transcended two generations of people. It's all done.
Yo.
2 generations of people supported this guy, loved this guy, and that's all gone. And it's like that part, in the grand scheme of things, is the least of the problems. The problems is with how he was treating these women and taking over their lives and like destroying them, for lack of a better word. And the videos that have come out since then, and all of the confirmations, the fact that he's being put on for 10 more charges on top of all the other shit that he got charged for previously.
I hope they get him. I really hope they get him.
This is the thing, I'm worried that it won't be all 10. They'll probably get him on a few of those, but like this is the thing when it's hard to prove the worst thing, they'll get you on the smaller things. So he's got that was it the child?
What he did with
child support,
rental.
Yeah. They'll get you for the other things and then add it all together and try to get you in prison, even though they know you should have a bigger sentence. I don't know. Does Chicago have the death penalty?
I don't know.
If it does,
He's not
You know
getting
I'm
that
for.
penalty. He's not getting that penalty. We know that. He's not gonna get that penalty. He's gonna get at worst, I can see him getting 50 years. I don't see him getting more than that. Unfortunately.
Mm.
You know, he should be getting a lifetime on lifetimes. You know, he should be serving. Like if he was a Hindu, he would have to die and then be reincarnated as like a brick in in the fucking penitentiary. Then that brick dies and then he gets reincarnated as a fucking toilet bowl. You know, this nigga has to spend lifetimes on lifetimes in prison.
But you know what's gonna happen, right? He's gonna go to a mental health institute.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be about reform. He's gonna come
They
out.
say, oh, he needs help.
Then it's gonna be
like
the
that.
forgiveness tour, into the comeback tour, into the we never really cared in the first place, so now we're supporting you all over again.
And then he's gonna have a whole I believe I can fly all over again.
Yep.
Yep.
No,
I really hope it doesn't. I really hope it doesn't work out that way, though. Like 100%, I hope it doesn't work out that way. Because fuck
You
that.
guys really believe that's gonna happen? Like really believe?
I genuinely believe if it's not if it's like a 15 to 20 year sentence, he's gonna be what, like 60 something by the time he comes back. That's still like in R&B years. That's still fine for him to be doing his shit as long as he still has his voice. He'll be cash.
You know he's gonna be rocking the what's it called? You know he's gonna be rocking the talent shows in prison. He's gonna win all the trophies. He's gonna be on there, get to crying on them. He's gonna win all of them. Come out, yo! I have 16 prison Grammys.
Oh man.
Yo,
You guys are
fuck that
really
nigga,
weird.
man. I hope he
Fuck
gets a full sentence. I absolutely hope he gets that. Cause fuck R.Kelly.
Yeah. Shout out to who is it? CBS that got the interview though.
Yes, CBS. Yeah, but I'm gonna watch it though. I'm gonna watch it.
For sure, that's pure entertainment. Doesn't matter what he says. It's not changing. Well, I can't say that for sure, but it's not changing anyone that I know because I only speak to smart people and they know the shits.
Damn. You don't get down with the dunces?
Nah, fuck that.
Nah, man. You gotta spread love around, bro.
Nah, but you should be happy because then you know my standard's high, so that means you're part of that bracket.
I am very secure in where I want to be and where I am. I hold myself to a high regard, but I mean, I speak to everyone now. You know, back in the day it was cool to hate on people and speak to only intellectual folks and smart people and whatever. But
If anyone try to come in full defense of R.Kelly, then you'll get dropped.
yeah, nah. You get drop kick. Full on violence. Oh, but you know, R.Kelly was dead. Not tolerated no slack talk with R.Kelly. None.
For real.
Oh, so Crosby and R.Kelly in the same bracket as far as you guys concerned.
For real, done.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I hope Crosby gets some more chicken to the face and all that shit.
Yeah. Chicken patties, man.
Yeah.
All the time.
Can you imagine, dog? Being that old and being so disrespected. Someone hits you with a prison chicken patty. That shit is like barely chicken, dog.
I think that's the most they can do to him, though. That's
like chicken gristle.
It's like what is it? Like a half a centimeter's, not even half a centimeter, a quarter of a centimeter's thickness of chicken paste. That probably come from the beak and the arsehole and all that other shit mushed together. The driest patty crust around in it. Probably put in some water to make it a little moist.
Alright. Hey, with the moist.
Moist. You said moist, and nobody else said it.
Right, in this context, he's gonna get hit with the moistness.
I'm just saying, you said it. Nobody else said it. You brought up the moist.
The next thing that we have on your docket is some brotherly love, some camaraderie, you know, from the carnival season that has just gone. And for all intents and purposes, this was probably the best part of carnival for me. To see friends supporting each other, to see men supporting each other, black men and Indian men, Trinidadian men, Caribbean men supporting each other, which is something that we don't see enough of because we are a toxic set of people in this world. Toxic masculinity is rampant, and it is good to see that not everyone subscribes to such things, and it is okay for men to cry. There was a guy, I don't know his name, but a group of 5 friends. Normally they play mass together. However, one of the fellas could not play mass because he had some financial stuff to take care of. He had bills to pay, house to bill or whatever. So he couldn't play. So he was like, well, you're my dudes. You guys can go enjoy the carnival. I'll be designated driver. No sweat. So his friends, I think his name was Mark, I believe. So Mark's friends decided, you know what? We're all gonna get together without telling Mark jack shit, and we're gonna buy Mark's costume for him. Now costumes are upwards of, I don't know, I haven't bought a carnival costume. I'm gonna say they're upwards of $2,000.
I think it's higher than that.
Jesus.
From what I've heard, there are costumes that are $5,000, $6,000 for a costume.
Fam!
Yeah, carnival is not a cheap thing.
Mate.
People literally take loans out.
Yeah,
we have entire carnival loans. Our economy is predicated on carnival.
Our carnival is dead compared if you're spending five bags.
Yep. 5 stacks.
Yo.
5 stacks.
5 stacks even, sorry.
Yeah, 5 stacks on a carnival costume, but
I just turn up in a t-shirt and some shorts.
That's an option. That is literally an option.
Yeah, but you can't play in a band. Now they get serious. You can't show up in a shorts and a t-shirt dress without your handband, right? Now they take that shit very seriously now. But anyway, I'll decide the point. Homeboy couldn't pay for his shit. His homeboys was like, yo, we can hook it up without telling Mark about it. And they went to pick up. They had to inveigle Mark to go with them to pick up their costumes. Right? He didn't want to because he wasn't picking up a costume for himself, understandably so, right? He didn't really want to be in that state now where everyone is happy and jovial about getting their shit, and he wasn't really getting anything. Lo and behold, his friends come out and they have an extra bag, and he's like, well, what's going on? Do you have an extra bag? Are you sure you got the right names, you got the right numbers or whatever? And his friends was like, dog, this is your costume. We can't play mass without you. How you go play carnival without you? How you go play mass without you? How you go jump up, And I'm telling you, man, it moved me. It got me a little choked up. Not gonna lie, it was a happy moment. Homeboy was like, you serious? You for real? I playing mass? He couldn't believe it. I know what, I probably wouldn't believe it too because niggas don't do shit like that for the niggas. It is what it is. I feel like y'all, with the exception of Whatless, actually no. You know what? Let me take that back. Whatless, my nigga. Whatless will probably do this. Whatless probably do this before y'all do this.
We're about to put him on blast.
Whatless will do this before y'all niggas do this.
Careful very much. Don't think you agree.
Whatless, I know you're out there on the water, bro. I'm sorry, man. It's a toxic masculinity in me. But yeah, the surprising homeboy and everyone was clapping. It was a jovial moment, and it was a very happy moment. I was really glad to see that. That was probably the best part of Carnival for me.
Yeah, I'm really happy his friends came through for him. I think I'm willing to believe everyone in this podcast would do the same thing if we were all in the same place and planning something. Like I said, I did say to you, Nigo, the moment I hit them bags, 10K bags, Nigo, we're hitting 2 bags. But the longest while I have said this to you, I just haven't hit those bags.
Yo, unexpected though. This one is for you. She knows who she is. She knows who she is. That unexpected tag. But yeah, go on.
Telling you, Nigo, once I hit that, Nigo, we go in. No questions asked, Nigo. Dubai is coming. But until I hit those bags, the dream's there. But you gotta pull your part too. I swear to God.
See?
I'm expecting you to pull your part.
See, niggas won't even get me the bag.
No, I'm not getting you the bag. I'm getting you there.
Niggas won't even get me the bag.
I'm getting you the
I need some all-inclusive friends. Whatless, where you at, man?
Yeah, the package doesn't seem that worth it. Like,
right?
that stuff too.
You have to do your part. You have to show up.
Where's the all-inclusive?
Yes, I covered you. I make a 15K bag, and you just show up. Show up.
I hear you, bro. I hear you. Yeah, that was a really nice thing for Carnival to see that. It brought tear to the eye, man. It brought a whole tear to the eye. To see some friends really support each other like that and be like, yo, dog, you expect us to play mass? We can't play mass without you. Like that was amazing. I must say.
I hope they jump and get on back together. I hope they jump and just get the what less. As
Yeah,
what
I
less
hope,
would.
I hope they had the greatest time. I really hope they had the greatest
Yeah.
time.
Let this start a trend.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I was good to see some young men supporting each other. Oh, fantastic. But moving on from that, if you all, let's just say you're all going out to the club or whatever, right? Now, this is a very normal occurrence in Trinidad, right?
Mm.
If you all go to the club and you know it's packed or there's a lot of nice people there, you know, you're with your homies or you're just with some people. Can she dance with other people or can she dance with your homies? Is it like, you know, taboo? Can she not do that?
Not at the club.
Not in the club?
Hey, straight fact, not at the club.
Why not? So wait, where can't you do this?
Well, if we at a wedding, you know what I mean, it's like some kid's birthday, that's all good. At the club,
So often.
I would expect, and this is gonna sound wrong when it come out of my mouth. I would expect my woman to have more respect.
Toxic
Damn.
masculinity.
Ah,
for me.
The
Because
the
if
club
I
can't
for
even go
one
up on a
second-
Tuesday.
Man, oh man! If I for 1 second step to one of, even if it's her friend, one of her close friends, and we're dancing, because if we're at the club, we're not doing the 2-step, like hands on each other's shoulders. Like that's not how it's going down. We're at the club, shit's bumping,
There
playing.
you go. Get this pasta, right?
That's what I'm saying.
I
And
feel like you're Ghanaian coming out there, no, bro. You want to
Yeah,
dance
but why are you dancing with me? If the Afro beats are going on, we're not doing the hokey pokey. Like it's not,
This nigga said the hokey pokey.
for real. Like what does she think? Like she's gonna get away with because
Yes, it's just a little-
there's a time and a place.
It's just a little
Wait,
fast
what?
wine, bro. Just a little fast wine.
Wait.
You can fast swear on your way out there. If that's the way you want to be, like, come on, man, have a bit of respect. At certain points, you gotta be able to call out. This is just disrespect. Where we can all be cool with each other, we can all chat, we can all be pally with each other, but like, there's lines. You know what I mean? There's lines.
Okay. I just want to confirm this. Is this for everybody? Is this for the homies included or not? I don't know.
Man, homies as well.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So damn. So wait, Ken, yo, I'm gonna can't give me a little 30 seconds wine.
Look, I can trust you.
Where's that one going?
I can trust you, and at a certain point I can trust her. I just can't trust the two of you together. That's the key factor.
Damn.
That's a way then.
You might like the dance too much. You might be in your mind. You might have gone into it thinking it's some little innocent thing. Then in the process of it, you be like, wait, she really be winding good.
So it started though. What happens
So I can't wine good on.
No, you could be as well, and then she might be thinking the same thing. Like, damn, he should really be winding good. I made the right choice.
You just have to wine better, bro. That's all.
Look, it's not me. This is not about me. At the end of the day, you're the one that decided you needed to find another dance partner when you came here with me. What's going on?
Nah, man. For me, you know, she could do a little 30 seconds. You know, not a whole minute though. Like,
You know it's never gonna be for 30 seconds, man. They're gonna go through the whole song. They're gonna go through the whole song.
Nah, the whole song dancing is for me alone. No one does. There's etiquette. People follow etiquette, right?
Nah, if she's like, that's my song, and then she says, yo, come dance with me, the whole song is getting danced to.
I have never seen someone do the whole dance with someone who they're not like there with. You know, if you're not there with that person, you're not doing the whole dance with them. And if you are, then you're foul. That's wrong.
So were you expecting her to have a stopwatch on her and be like, yep, 30 seconds up?
I mean, you have a bio clock. You have a bio clock. You know what 30 seconds is roughly. 1 to 30. It is what it is. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Because I will go to a fed, right? And I will jam on a girl. But 30 seconds, a little 15 seconds, whatever. The girl who I go with will go and jam on her next man. Dog, it's no big deal. Because at the end of the day, everybody will know, well, hey, she come with him and he came with her. Right? People will know that because you spend the majority of your time with that person there.
Fam,
You're not doing that wrong.
The club is loud.
Dog.
You ain't hearing the whispers that are going on. That thing is going. Be like, yeah, let's go outside for a smoke after this.
Yeah, but she had handle that. She had handle. If I cannot trust her to handle that, then she's not the woman for me. That's all.
It's not about. This is the thing. This is the thing. You can trust her. You can trust your friend. You just can't trust them together. That's
Then that is their problem now, because
you're
that's
good
not my
with the
friend.
baking soda. You're
That's
good with
not
the
my friend.
vinegar. Put that shit together. You got the volcano, and you're fucked. That's what I'm saying.
Then that is no longer my friend, and that is no longer my girl. Simple.
And I'd rather avoid that shit. I don't want to have to go to the thing.
But then maybe it wasn't meant to be in the first place.
Ken, you need to remember, Nigo is the same man who said he cannot trust his wife around what less. You need to remember this. This is the same thing.
This is my wife, eh?
Yeah, but your wife just wanted to do a little wine. What is there?
What less is our wine is nothing. Our party, we're talking about a party, a club, right? I said what less and my wife cannot be in the same space together. Outside, let me clarify, outside of a party or club or whatever, right? They cannot be in the same kitchen, in the same room. No. What less is a different type of nigga. What less will ask my wife what she wearing, and she will have no option.
You trust her, don't you? You trust her.
Yeah.
If
I don't trust what less.
But what if Whatless likes the same song, and then they just catch that vibe, and they got a little coordinated dance that they wanted to show everybody.
Our party is one thing, man. Whatless have he have his own set of morals and values, and I am okay with that. He not on that kind of thing. I know that for a fact. That's my nigga, alright? That's my nigga. But my wife in the kitchen or anywhere outside of like loud music, Whatless will ask my woman, what panties you have on, girl? And Mariba, you know for a fact.
She will answer that question.
She will answer that question. For whatever reason. Whatless have this thing where when he asks a woman that she's answer. I don't know why. I don't know how. That is the Whatless effect.
Yeah, I can't wait till you come back after hearing this shit.
That's my nigga. I'm only telling the truth.
I'm just and straight up, I'm not doing that. If I even get the offer, I'm turning that shit down, because I know the piercing laser eyes of whoever's girl I've taken. It's just not comfortable. It's not comfortable at all.
Nah, man.
There you go. Let's confirm this. So you said, is it 30-second wine for everybody or just the homies? Or just what is this 30-second wine? Is it everybody or just the homies?
Everybody.
Everybody's even worse.
Ken is locking down. Ken is cuffing season.
Can you imagine? The wine happens, then we go 2 or 3 weeks into it, and then she starts like not showing you off. Like she's hiding her phone, her messages from it. She's like saying wait before you start looking at stuff or entering rooms and shit. And then who's the first person you're suspecting? Mr. Wine for 30 seconds.
But then it was never meant to be. Come on, if your love so fragile, wine take it, dog. It was never meant to be.
Ken, do not bring your girl to carnival. Do not.
Yeah, boy, Ken. You better be single for carnival, yes.
I probably will.
Be single for carnival.
We got. I don't know if you got it in Trinidad, but we got the children and family day on Mondays. I'd rather go to that instead.
Yeah, we had a kiddies carnival.
Yeah, I'm a jam there.
Nah, I think I'm cool. My girl can dance on anybody in the.
Can you imagine at the beach party? Get out of it.
Yeah, how you mean?
Yeah,
beach party for sure, dog. Come on.
Everyone's wet and shit. Splish splash. You sure?
Yeah.
This nigga said splish splash. Don't ever say splish splash around me, nigga.
Fab, you know how it gets. It
can happen. I think I'm cool with if you're in the club. I'm cool, especially with the homies. I'm cool with my girl dance with the homies. I don't care how long, whatever.
Alright, I'm gonna put that to the test.
Let me finish the statement before you jump there. As long as it's time for me to come and dance with my chick just be like, be God. But otherwise, if I'm just chilling, drinking, and I'm not wanting to dance right now.
And when does that time come? When you feel it's been too long, innit? When you feel like the hips are getting a little too close, innit?
Then I come and kick you off. You get spot.
That's what I'm saying. Because you can't take you at a certain point you're gonna reach your limit.
No, it depends. If you grabbing boobs and stuff and you dancing in a more vulgar way, then you're gonna get smashed.
Nah, yeah, etiquette, man. You have etiquette.
Yeah, obviously, but like we're not like hoeing out there. Like that's.
Yeah, but if it's just a dance, if you just bumping, no bumping the ground. I forgot. None of that. If you're just taking a wine, no problem, sir. My girl,
just a small wine, dog. Just a small wine.
When the soca starts,
I don't mind because I'll keep her in line.
The hips start moving.
I'll keep her in line, yo.
Just a small wine, boy. Can't no beat up so.
But if I see you climbing up on top of a stereo or something to jump off on top of my girl, it's a pasta. No. All wine stop there.
Can it's about that Gaza party lifestyle.
You know, as soon as you hear that, I'm drinking rum. Like it's not, the dance is not going to stop until DJ switch to another song.
Nah, man. Don't beat up, man. Don't beat up. When they come train out, you go take care of you.
Alright, we'll put this to the test.
Nico, you have to leave your girl up here. Nico, he has to leave his girl in there.
Nah, bring she, man. Bring she. I'll get you a small wine, dog.
Dropped.
Oh, God.
At the end of the day, I won't even blame you, fam.
You see, now look at this toxic masculinity.
Fam, I haven't established it with you. I'm not banning you. I'm not banning her. I'm saying it's disrespectful for her to suggest it.
Nah, I think it's alright. A small wine, if it's a long wine, you know, if it's a slow song, that's different.
Nico, at Glen Washington, just pulling you close.
Nah, we're not having none of that.
Little
Barris Hammond, and she just pull you close. Close.
Fam, a little bit of that Trey song starts coming in, fam. A bit of Miguel.
No R&B. No Miguel. You see any nigga that does the little ooh, we're not having none of that.
So this is what I'm saying, man. Those are the favorite songs.
Yeah, but you do that with me. I talk about a little fast wine. You know, family. You know, all that is fine.
Pick up something.
Right? Pick up something. Anything. All that is fine. You know, a little savannah grass even.
Alright, we'll see if you keep the same energy when the hips get close. Yeah. We'll see.
Dog, you forget this trend that I live in. That is normal. That's how we dance. Hips get close. You know, is bumper and totty. Smalls.
Yeah.
Smalls.
I
remember I went to a party in Boston some years ago, and my cousin was with me. She's like, "Nicole, see, are you trying to have sex with these women? Like, what are you talking about?" Dancing? Say, but you up on top of them. Okay,
yeah.
What's the point? But everyone is looking at you. It's like you're having sex here. Like you're a little bit too white for mine. The caucasity is showing. Let me do my Caribbean shit. You know, it's with a Latino girl. It's fine. She done with it. If she had a problem with it, she'd probably say something. But she's fine. You know, the caucasity. But women get it, men can get with it. But further to that point, if, as you were saying, Ken, you know, the wine happen, and all of a sudden she start hiding things, you know, saying yeah, knock before you come in the room, you know, she not being upfront with you or whatever, and you realize, well, this bitch is cheating on me. Where's the next move by Ken? What are you gonna do?
It's fun.
The wine kept going.
If the wine was too sweet, Ken. The wine was too good.
It's done. Obviously, at that point, it's done.
You're leaving one time, right?
At that point, it's BC and AD, like it's of the wine. And in the Old Testament, all was good. Now in this New Testament, like.
So you go back. So you packing her clothes in our garage bag, or she packing yours?
It sounds like I'm the one making the decision, so obviously it has to be me.
So you packing her clothes, you kicking out, get out.
It's my yard. What you want?
I hear you. I hear
You want me to walk out my own yard? I've had enough. All right, see how far you get with that one.
What do you, my brother? Hey, do I?
Yeah, she had to go. She had to go. Especially if I'm liberal with the wine and she take advantage of that, she had to go.
No, I know. No, not me. But I have some friends who, well, they're more family members than friends, unfortunately. But he was of the opinion that if she is cheating, he is also going to cheat. So I'm like, well, what's the point of staying together?
Agreed.
He's like, well, I have to do because she do me. I'll do she because she do me. I'm like, but that doesn't make sense logically. Just leave if you're gonna spend all this time pretending, right?
Mhm.
He said, well, if I ask if she cheating, and I know she cheating, but she say no, then I go in and cheat too. And when
At that
she
point,
asks
it's
me
not
if I
even
cheating, at this
That's
point,
not-
it just have an open relationship, right?
Yeah.
So she's established what the situation is, and you're just continuing
Both
the
of you all
pattern.
lying to each other. Both of you all sour and cross all the time. So why stay together? That's my opinion, right? I could not be bothered. If I find you cheating on me, I am gone right then and there. Simple. I am out of your life. You're out of mine. Take all your shit and move out. Simple.
Do you even break up? Or you just tell them take their shit and they go? Do you even break up? You just be like, no, let's take your shit and leave.
Well, that's breaking up. You know, you take your shit and go.
Yeah, break it up.
I don't need to see you again. I don't.
No closure.
If
tell
you
them why.
if you forget something, if you forget so much as a left side of slippers, you will find it outside. Whenever I find it, because you're not coming back in my house.
I leave it in a cardboard box outside, and you can pick up when you can.
Right? When you open the cardboard box, you're gonna be hearing some Beyonce saying to the left, some petty ass shit.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm not gonna tolerate that thing. Now I have never been cheated on, so I don't know how I would react in that situation, or at least if I have been cheated on, I don't know. Alright? But I've always been of the opinion, well, that's what I will do. Who knows if when I love off on somebody, maybe for some stupid reason, I end up changing what I plan to do, but right now, that's what I plan to do. Have you guys ever been cheated on?
I have. And I have forgiven. No, I have forgiven. Terrible idea. Terrible idea. Would not do it again.
Forgave?
Terrible idea.
Why did you forgive?
You know what? I think it was. I felt like I invested too much time to just walk away from it. Real talk. I felt like, you know what? Put a good 2 to 3 years in this. Maybe it's a one-off. Maybe things can get better, etc., etc., etc. And you give it time. What in those situations, the next person must, from what I thought would be, must want to be better. That's also the part of it. You want them to be better. You want the situation to be better, but they also have to want to be better to make whatever mess up thing work. And if the person doesn't want to be better, doesn't plan on changing their characteristics to becoming a better person, you are just wasting your time. And I frankly don't have much time to waste in the future. So I said, never again. I said, no. I can say I've done it. I can say, try this, hasn't worked, don't want to try it again. So anybody in the future who tries it, I'll just be like, I'm sorry, I'm all out of F's again. I'm all out.
Yeah.
I don't think I would ever do the forgiveness route. I don't think I would ever go that route.
No, that's fair enough. I just had to try it. Look, I didn't have to try it. I just tried.
Yeah.
Try everything once, I suppose. Not me.
Agree?
I'm just too
everything.
self-conscious to want to forgive, because then I'll just be thinking about it week in, week out.
Is this whole still cheating? Is she still talking to that guy?
Yeah.
No.
I know
You
I'm
know the
time for
question.
that.
You know the questions that will pass through your mind.
Yeah, I know.
It's not-
I've been there, done that, not doing it again.
Yeah.
Not doing it again. So I said, screw that. I'm good. I'm all good about that.
I'm not about that life. I can't. But yeah, but so you break up with this girl, right? Poor little whiner girl. You break up with her. Can you be friends with your ex? Can you be? And when I say friends, right? Let's define friends, right? A friend is someone who you can rely on, who you can depend on. I'm not talking about just an acquaintance. I'm not talking about someone who you know. I'm talking about a friend, someone who you call on in times of need. If you need to talk about something, if you have a new development in your life and you want to share it with someone, a friend. That's what I would say.
Maybe not that level. I mean, I'd say it'd be up to the point where we can jam, we can chat, we can laugh, we can go out to social events together and shit like that. But not when you're invested, the one way you're invested in each other. Not that level of friendship. I don't think that. I think that we've gone past that point, because it's like I can't invest in someone I didn't have trust in before. That can't happen.
Are we basing this only on the fact we break up through cheating, or is it could just be different parts? Because I think different parts of life.
Breakup is cordial. Let's say cordial breakup. Because I mean, if it's a messy breakup, we're not going back there.
Okay, but it's cordial. I reckon yes. I think I can be very good friends with someone if we realize. For example, let's say I wanted kids, she didn't want kids, and we realize this is going to be a factor we could be together. Doesn't change the individual she was. It's just that I know I want this, you want that, so we can still be cool. We can still kick it all the way. We just know we can't be together.
Yeah, if that's the case, I agree with Mobs, because I thought it was on cheating alone. But yeah,
she has to go.
Yeah,
I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you.
No, you know what? I could personally be like, yo, I know what you are, because I know I have plenty of male friends that they are hoes. They are. You couldn't trust them in the same room if you left your wallet there, but you know, you might jam with them and shit. Like, that's all good, and I treat the one that would cheat me the same way. But like, it wouldn't go deeper than that. But if you're saying if it was an amicable thing, like you're saying, like you just wanted two different things, or if it was like long distance and you just didn't want to deal with it, yeah, I could still consider that.
There you go.
Yeah, depending on how it ends, I suppose, because I'm still friends with an ex. I mean, we're not friends, I suppose, like the way I described it, but I don't really keep people around like that. It's just natural to me. Like, once we were together, if we were not like friends before, like if we weren't like super cool before, and then we just happened to fall into a relationship, I'm probably not gonna be around you as much anymore anyway. So for me, it's a no. If we were friends before, and then we happened to fall into a relationship, and we broke up because of whatever reason, yeah, most likely we're still gonna be cool. At least for me. If the other person isn't cool, it is what it is. But I can.
Because you already had that connection.
Yeah, I can be friends with the next, no problem. As long as it's like, I mean, there's one who, no, at all. But
and if you're listening, just know the door is still closed.
That one got too deep. So we're not going back there again. But yeah, I can be friends with the next, no problem. I mean, they have their benefits, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
True, as I said. Again, like I said, if as long as it was on good terms or mutual terms, such as, like I said, kids, you wanted kids or something, or she wanted to take a job in America and I'm settled up in England or whatever, and we realized two different parts of life, two different dreams pursuing and stuff, things like that. Perfect. I can understand. I wish you the best. I still want to support you as a friend. I hope you achieve your dreams and stuff. Cool. I walk into my house, see you smashing the neighbor or Whatless or something. You have to go.
Why you gotta drag Whatless into this?
You know what? It's literally because of ego. Because he can't trust his wife. And you went there Whatless.
You're just slandering his name.
What if you all have a new girlfriend, right? And you're friends with your ex, but you have a new girlfriend. What happens to the friend who was an ex?
You gotta ease it in and see how both of them react.
Gonna ease it in?
Yeah, you go.
Really?
Oof.
You're a brave man.
Oof, Ken.
You play with that fire, bro.
And it's not. This is perfect. This is perfect world scenario. But you tell the friend first, the ex first, because she has to know what the deal is. She has to know the scenario, so she's got to know in the future how you got to play your role exactly. Then
you gotta keep it under wraps. You gotta keep it under the covers, bro.
For a bit.
You got to tell the girl first before you show them each other, because if it gets to the point where you're all being buddy and then all of a sudden she finds out after the fact, it's done. It's done. So so the girls got to know about the ex before they meet up. Then it's about how then it's strictly on how the girl reacts. Because then if it's like, I'm not comfortable with it, then you gotta be like, look, we don't have feelings for each other anymore. We're friends. We treat each other like friends, nothing more. And you can convince her that, then that's all good. But I feel like it can work out that way. But like you gotta be open about how the shit is. The moment you start like covering shit, not mentioning shit, saying, "Oh, I forgot to mention," "Oh, I didn't think you would care," then it's done.
You did. I agree. I agree with Ken's point where you tell your ex first, say, listen, got a new chick in the pit here. She's cool and everything. This is going to be long term. Just let you know. When you meet her, you know the role to play. Then you're going to go to your girl and be like, yo, my friends are all coming over. Plus I have a friend named whatever. So let's just say Sophie coming over. Well, she's my ex, but she's part of the team, as in all the guys and stuff. Hope you guys get along, blah, blah, blah. So that, you know, establish both people know exactly their roles. Girlfriend knows, ex is coming over. Ex knows, new girlfriend is the main bitch. Done. That being said, how do they react? If she comes back up after and say, like Ken says, oh, I'm comfortable, be like, listen, you are here now, she's not here. Let her know that straight up. The only problem I would have is if she try that I'm not comfortable, is either me or you. The new girl has to go.
And this is the part where you find out about the true character of the person you're dating, and it's like, in a twisted way, it's a good thing because you get to scout out how she reacts to specific serious situations, because she, like, no sane person can expect every person that you date not to have exes and not to be in contact with your ex on any sort of level. So like it's just about, as long as you maintain the fact that it's completely mutual between you and your ex, and there's a zero chance of it ever resurfacing, and you can say that to her. If she's not convinced of it and you're being honest with it, then there's nothing else to do, because it's like, if she's insecure about that, there can be plenty of other things that she can start to be insecure about, and it's whether or not you want to deal with that headache, I guess. Some people do. And some people will just drop their friend or say we can't really hang out anymore. But me, I'm like, this is canary in the coal mine time. I'm not really dealing with that.
For me, if you're an ex, you have to go. That's it. if you're an ex, you have to go, unless we're like super like good friends, like
10 years history.
Yeah, like if we have like mad history. And it's literally, like, we're literally just friends. If there's anything else, like even a tiny thing, no, absolutely not. Because I feel like when you get into another relationship, you have to give the person who you're with more credence. And I mean, not for nothing, you might say that, hey, that's an ex, but I'm not really fucking with them or whatever. They're just a friend. But if while you are not with that person who was your ex and you were single, if that door was still open to jam, she had to go when you have a new girlfriend. Because if that door is always there, your girlfriend is always going to be insecure. And I mean, yes, it's an individual thing to be insecure about it, but just knowing that there could be a chance if he's out with this friend that something could possibly happen. Because we're human, shit pops off. I feel like it's only fair to, you know, put that person out of the equation entirely and set very strict boundaries, because, you know, women and men could be very conniving, right?
For sure.
Humans can be very conniving when it comes out. I know for a fact that a woman might have a man, and me as a single fella will still try to throw a talk, right? I might still try to get through because it's not my problem. And I have women who will know I have a girlfriend and still try to get through. And, you know, you have to decide at that point in time what kind of person you are. So,
alright, Nigo.
You know, you have to. For me, it's get rid of them entirely and done.
What if she's part of the team? Let's just say one of the friends,
part of the team,
the group. Let's say the group of you. So let's say it's me. Let's say we have a friend called Sophie, who was part of the podcast. We have good history with her. You dated her. You guys are a friend now. She has a boyfriend, whatever and stuff. Then she breaks up, so you know whatever history you guys have is gone. No whatsoever, but she's part of the team. But your new girl is uncomfortable. You're 100% sure. Everybody in the group knows. She knows, you know. Best friends. Does she still have to go? Are you gonna break up the group or whenever the group gathers? And
No,
she's
no, no,
gonna
no.
come out?
We're working. That's different. We're getting money.
Let's say
We're getting
outside.
money together.
Okay, let's go outside the podcast. Forget the podcast.
Wait, if something happens, though, if
What do you
something
mean if
happens, then that's a problem.
Agreed.
But if we're gonna keep
nothing
it strictly
happens-
work, nah, come on, we're getting money together.
Forget the podcast. Let's just say again. Let's just remove the podcast and let's go. We're all friends. She's a girl in the group. Chill, we laugh. We all go fat some stuff. We go drinking stuff. Nothing happened in the 5 years since you guys been broken up. You've gone drinking fat. Nothing has happened. New girl comes in. New girl's insecure. Do you then say, okay, if she's coming, I can't come out now because my girl's right or what? What is your step then? Because that's what I want to understand.
Then I have to do a better job at introducing them. And if I have done my absolute best, then I have to decide, well, what is more, which relationship holds more for me in terms of my own happiness. Is this person such a good friend that I would not want to lose this friend over someone new? Or is this friend not a big enough friend in my world to jeopardize a future relationship, someone who I see a future with? Because at this point in my life, I'm not dating someone who I just want to jam. If I'm dating somebody, it is like, this is someone who I can see myself with.
I hear that.
Right? So, like, for life. So,
yeah, I hear that.
If the friend relationship that I have with that other person isn't that big of a deal, then, it is what it is. You're gonna have to bounce. Okay, yeah. But if the friend relationship is bigger, if it's a very strong friendship, if it's not beneficial in terms of power or money or sex or whatever, if it is beneficial for my well-being, if this is somebody who I could count on, who I see more as a sister now or a very, very, very close friend, more like a family than friend, versus someone new come into my life, I'm gonna have to weigh that. And if it is if it is what it is, I'm gonna have to say no to the relationship, to the future relationship, to the new relationship, because I would rather have someone who I already trust and know in my court than lose that person to maybe have that with someone else.
You know what you have, you don't know what you're gonna get.
Exactly.
Yep.
I mean, it's fear of the unknown, for sure. It's fear of the unknown, but sometimes you know, sometimes you don't. Right?
Agree.
I was close enough to almost get down on one knee for a woman, and that changed. But it changed for a very different reason than she cheated or I cheated or we didn't like each other anymore, or whatever. So if the situation was different and if we remained in the same country or whatever, I might have been a married man all now. So I knew then that was right for me, and she knew that she was right for me and I was right for her, whatever. We were sure on that. But if it was like some kind of fly-by-night thing, yo fam, you had a bounce.
There you go. How would you have been captain of Hoey's life if you were a married man?
You know what I mean?
It's
How
a
are you steering the
phase.
ship
It's a phase.
when
man,
you're so
man.
off course?
No. You get on. It is a part of life. Who was life at that time of my life?
How do you lead the way?
Exactly. How can you be Moses?
Listen, a captain cannot be the captain of a ship forever. You must pass the torch. Therefore, I pass the torch.
No, but the captain goes down with the ship.
No.
The captain always goes down.
This captain can swim. Your niggas can drown. This captain can swim. I'm not dying out there. I'm not dying. But you think that's it for today's cast? We all see.
Sure.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
had a good one.
Good.
Yeah, it was a good one. It's an amazing podcast, guys. Nice to see you all again. As always, we have more episodes coming every Tuesday at 7 o'clock Caribbean time. I don't know what it is, -4 GMT or some shit like that. Is what it is. You get notifications if you click the bell icon on YouTube. We drop on Spotify. We drop on Apple Podcasts. We drop on Google Cast. We drop on all that shit. So check it out. There's a link tree at the bottom in the description. We have some timestamps down there because Mariba does his job now. So we have the timestamps and shit. We have a nice little description. Check that shit out.
After weeks of pestering.
He's a bit slow, but he's getting there. He's getting there. You know, our homie Watless is gonna be back in what? When is Watless back on? What the
Stay
11th or
tuned for the
something?
return of Whatless.
Seriously for the return of what less. Sometime next week, we might be graced with the presence of What Less.
Actually, next week's episode he's gonna be here for the 13th. So yeah, Watless is gonna
Hopefully
be
he
here
has
next
the
week.
boat tails.
Yeah, he's gonna be back. It's gonna be vibes, you know. So thanks as always for listening. We'd like to hear from you, so drop us a line in the comments, drop us a line on Instagram, on Twitter, right? That's usually where we are. Those are the social medias that we check, those are the social medias that we post on. But it was a nice one, fellas. Good to have you. And we out.
Like and subscribe!
One.